welcome back to Scope, and an episode where it's all about people power. It's citizen science. Projects where a large chunk of the research data is collected and or analysed by, well, anyone who's keen to be involved. So without any further ado, let's hit the water.
From the Great Barrier Reef to smaller coastal reefs, these rainforests of the sea are precious ecosystems we need to preserve.
Hi, I'm Jodie. I'm from REEFSearch Australia. And these citizen scientists with me today are from Cleveland District State High School. And we're going to be checking out the reef.
Reefs are home for 25% of all marine species, including hard and soft corals, fish, sponges and crustaceans.
These amazing marine homes are currently under threat from factors such as increased water temperature, acidification, overfishing and pollution. So what can you do to help?
The group I'm part of encourages everyday citizens to monitor their local reefs. You can snorkel, scuba dive, or just like us today, be a reef walker. You just need to record what you see.
So we've got a few instruments with us today to help us monitor the reef, but I'll let the students explain what they are.
We're using these viewfinders to look through the water a bit clearer so we can see what's living underneath there.
It's just a slate, and we just use it to check off the different organisms that we come across while in the water.
If we see anything interesting under the water, we take photos with this underwater camera.
So what are we looking for here today? Lots of things. Fish, sea cucumbers, sea urchins, rock, coral, sand, and so much more.
Today we got to see lots of different creatures that live in the reefs, like soft and hard corals.
We also saw sponges, sea slugs and lots of algae.
Finding lots of different organisms and reef structure is a good sign, as it indicates the reef is healthy. Finding hard coral is great because they are the building blocks of reefs and provide refuge for other life.
But they're not the only things we'll be looking for.
We're also on the lookout for impacts on the reef. This includes marine debris and algae in large quantities, which could affect the health of the reef and needs to be monitored. Also, if the coral is white, it might suggest it may be bleached by warm water or is diseased.
Sometimes we find rubbish and debris. Things like this could include glass bottles and tin cans.
The information collected by these students and other citizens is all uploaded onto the REEFSearch database.
The database is able to keep track of all the information collected by citizen scientists and can also show what areas have already been monitored. This gives us an idea of the health of the greater reef system of Australia.
If we find an area that has a lot of life, or if the reef appears to be unhealthy, we can send out a group of scientists to monitor it. This means we can take action as soon as possible, so people like you can help us protect our reefs and oceans.